Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. American shutdown is shameful, and I'm going to explain to you why. Each and every year, America is facing the same problem: government shutdown. Government shutdown. Sometimes it is avoided, but this time, America could not avoid the government shutdown. What does that mean, the government shutdown? The government shutdown means that the government doesn't have money to pay salaries or to take care of other services. Those who have government job are sent home. They are sent home without salary. And this is a dangerous situation because when parents are sent home without money, it, it clearly means that they cannot bring food to the table. The consequence is that kids are going to bed hungry. They have no food to eat because their parents have no money. What a shame. Those who are paying the rent are now unable to pay the rent. What is going to happen next? The landlord is going to get rid of them. They are going to become homeless. And now at this point, with the cold weather coming, many homeless shelters are closed or full. Where are those parents going to stay in the coming month or in the coming weeks? Children are coming to school hungry because they have no food to eat. Because they are coming to school hungry, they are sleeping. They are not paying attention to the instruction, which means that their education is in danger. What a shame. What a shame for America. America is considered as one of the richest country in the world. How can we explain that suddenly America has no money to make the government stay open? How can we explain that to the rest of the world? It is shameful. It is shameful the government shut down. And if you look carefully around you, many people who were living in a house are now selling their houses because they can no longer afford the mortgage. What are they going to become? Look around you. A lot of houses are being sold. People are selling their houses to go maybe to somewhere to rent, or to become just homeless, or to sleep in their cars. The situation is terrible. Can you imagine somebody who was having six figures income, who suddenly has zero income? From six-figure income to zero income at all. What a shame. Some people are going to commit suicide. Crime is going to be on rise. The criminality is going to go up. This is what the government shutdown means. People who are sent home, most of them will not even go back. Some of them are now going in schools and are working in the school system as substitute teachers. Substitute teachers, with most of the time with no qualification. No qualification. And we have a serious shortage in the system of education. Now the system of education is hiring some of them. But without qualification, because being a teacher is not granted. You have to be well prepared to become a teacher mentally, even intellectually. You have to go to school. You have to be well prepared to become a teacher. But now everybody can become a teacher. We don't care. They don't care about anything. What is the future of our school students? Ladies and gentlemen, it is very shameful to see what's going on. people who what is the real impact of the government shutdown? The government shutdown has serious impact about some services. If you were living on food stamp, you will no longer have food stamp. Period. With the government shutdown, you will not have food stamp, which means that the government is starving you. No food. If you were living on WIC, that government program, if your baby were on WIC, that government program that provides food to newborn baby, that program is going to close, and parents with who are suffering, who are poor, will not have food to feed, a way to feed their babies. Can you imagine that? What a shame, America. What a shame. And why are we in the government shutdown? Because Democrats and Republicans are fighting. When two elephants are fighting, herbs or grasses are paying the price. This is from an African quote. When two elephants are fighting, the grass pays the price. The population is the one paying the price of that useless fight. Republican and Democrat, you are becoming dangerous. You are fighting for your self-interest, not for the interest of the population. This government shutdown is about to become one of the longest government shutdown in the history of America. Already almost 2 months already, and the Republicans and Democrats are not even ready to come and sit down and negotiate. What a shame! What a shame! What if that situation continues for one more week, 1, 2, 3 more weeks, and holidays are coming? Thanksgiving is around the corner. Christmas is around the corner. Can you believe families without Thanksgiving because they have no money to buy turkey or to celebrate Thanksgiving? Can you imagine kids by December with no toys? Kids cannot celebrate Christmas because their parents have no money? What a shame, America. Politicians, you are showing that you are dangerous. You need to stop it. You need to come and sit down together to find a solution to save America. Yes, what a useless battle. This is a useless battle. America squandered millions of dollars to sponsor war around the world, in Ukraine, in Israel. What that money squandered could have been used to help Americans. Americans could have a free health care at no cost for the government. But we are squandering our money, the tax money, going around the world fighting useless fight, provoking useless war, and from within we are suffering. We are suffering. Is it possible for America to provide a free health care to all Americans? Yes, because America has a lot of money. America can have free education to all citizens, even in private school, with that money being squandered around the world in useless war. What is our advantage to fight in Ukraine? What is our advantage to fight to sponsor war in Israel or somewhere else around the world? What is our benefit? And Americans are suffering. America are hungry. They are starving. Time has come to stop it. American first means we must take care of American first. Americans should have what they need. But this is not the reality. Many Americans now are lining up to have food to eat. Can you imagine what's going on? Those kids without food to eat, going to school without food, and they count on the school lunch or the school breakfast to feed themselves. They go home, they have no food to eat. Their students are sleeping in the classroom because they are tired. They have no food. How long is that going to last, politicians? How long is that going to last? That useless battle. How long is that going to last? America, politicians should come and sit down and put an end to that shameful government shutdown right now. Yes, people are selling everything. They are selling their houses. They are selling their cars. They are selling everything because they have no more money and they don't know when the government is going to open. Some churches are providing food to people who were working in the government because they have no food. They are providing clothes, shelters. This is also why I like America, because we have a great solidarity. But what will happen if those churches were not providing those the providing food or clothes to those who were in need? Again, can you imagine from six-figure income to zero income? No income, no money. When you stay home, you are not paid. You have no money because in America, you work, you are paid. If you don't work, you are not paid. Yes, this is called capitalism. In various parts of the world, whether you if you are already a government worker, if you stay home even for a month, you are paid. You are paid. But in America, you stay home, no money, no work, no salary, no money. Please let us come together and put an end to the government shutdown. The population is suffering, and thus it's taking now too long. Let's come together, all those politicians. Please swallow your pride and put an end to the government shutdown, and let America move forward again. This is shameful. Let's stop it now. Thank you.